speeders. Give me a minute here, and while I'm getting ready. All right. For some reason, it signed me out just as I went live. It signed me out on Facebook, so then it helps if I can see the comments and make sure everything's working. Or that way, if the camera goes down or something, I'll see it. So I was signed on to Facebook, and all of a sudden it said I was already logged in, and it went to a page on becoming a yoga teacher. So I'm thinking it might have the wrong person, but I quickly signed out and back in. So thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'm southbound on Snelling Avenue in Arden Hills, coming into the Roseville area. We're just passing Bethel University and University of Northwestern, which will be coming up. It's been a super busy morning over in Minneapolis as usual, with auto thefts and carjackings and robberies. They have another kind of a spree going on over there, and have sent us the info. Earlier today, the CAT team saw a stolen car on the east side of St. Paul, and were able to follow it. I'm not sure exactly if it initiated with maybe a St. Paul squad seeing it but not pursuing it, and then our CAT team started following it, got the helicopter up, and they were able to make an apprehension after a while of following the car and then doing stop sticks. And I was in the middle of a meeting, so I couldn't hear all the details of it, but sounds like they arrested an adult male with quite a history, and all the cops were safe. No cars got banged up, so that's good. And I'm assuming, but once again, because I couldn't hear, St. Paul I know was helping, as well as they always do when we're in the city of St. Paul. And generally they will jump in and help on the perimeter or with stop sticks or whatever they can do within their policies. So we're on County Road C now, going westbound. I have to go check a couple of hotels here for a particular vehicle that someone might be driving that's wanted. I don't want to air the license plate or the description of the vehicle just because they are wanted and know that the police are looking for them. So, but we're gonna come over here and drive around a few places and see if we can find it. It's a beautiful day here. It's mostly sunny, 67 degrees right now. Very uncharacteristic for Minnesota at this time of year. So I actually am wearing short sleeves, which is kind of nice. For those of you who are new to our educational broadcast here, I am Under Sheriff Mike Martin. I work for the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office. We are on the east side of the river across from Minneapolis, and we are about half of the county sits in the city of St. Paul, and the other half is suburban areas, some of which, 7 of those cities we are contracted to be the primary police for, but the rest we support through investigations and citywide units like our carjacking and auto theft team, our intelligence. We help with some investigative work, especially sex crimes type cases, and with the SWAT team and a mobile response team. So I am in charge of what's called the regional services, which is all of those countywide units that are not patrol related. So I have investigations and intelligence and the carjacking and auto theft team and crime enforcement team and the SWAT team and the mobile response team, which used to be called the Mobile Field Force, but the name's changed. So we're just gonna check through. I'm looking for a specific vehicle, as I said before, and it will stick out. Another agency in the metro area, actually two, are looking for the individuals that are in this vehicle, and for different reasons. And we learned they might be up in this area, so we will look for them. We're monitoring all three of our county channels: the RAMSEY West, Central, and East. All three of the St. Paul main channels, the West, Central, and East, and several metro-wide and statewide channels. So if something kicks off, like today with the chase, they will cross-patch with a statewide channel so that all the agencies can hear it and communicate with each other. So I'm not seeing the vehicle I was looking for here, but we're going to move on to some other close hotels. We had a great meeting this morning with the command staff. There's always one or two out of town, but the ones that were in town today, and I learned that two of our young looks like we might have dumped here. Pull over here and see if I can get this up and running again.
Can you treat us through DOC? I'll be clear report. One 626. Tango.
Thanks, period. We are working on it. All right. Well, welcome back. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm pretty sure that some high-level hackers hacked in on behalf of the bad guys, and now they've been thwarted, and we are back live. So thank you for sticking with me.
Message.
So hopefully everyone got back here. We're still going along here. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden the feed stopped, and it just said my live feed had ended. That's why I like to have it up where I can see it while we're moving, so that I can tell when stuff like that happens. So, but thanks to the two smartest men in the sheriff's office, Kyle Mestad and that Andy guy, they were able to get us back up and running, and here we are. I don't want to mention Andy's last name because I don't know if anyone ever has, so that way he can remain anonymous and he doesn't get stolen by another agency. All right, I'm being told that it's okay. So Andy Cassidy, we appreciate your help too, getting us back up and running. And we're back checking some of our local motel hotels, looking for our wanted people. Not really used to seeing a limo at the Motel 6, but hey, you never know. So again, it's a beautiful day for Minnesota for this time of year. It's always nice to be able to take off the coats and wear some short sleeves and enjoy the weather for a change. Generally, we will usually get another snowstorm or two before the winter's over. We'll get one usually at the end of March and one in early April. But you never know. My son was going golfing today, so that'll tell you how nice it is out. Apparently the golf courses are must be in good enough shape to be able to handle the golfing on them and the carts. So we are over by Rosedale Mall now. We're in the city of Roseville. They have their own police department, a sizable department. I don't know how many exact officers they have, but it's a big agency and they do a great job. Their Chief Erica Scheider runs a nice shop, and we're lucky to have them as partners. They also have members on our SWAT team as well as our crisis negotiations team.
160 Tango.
Roseville is home to Rosedale Mall, which is the largest mall in Ramsey County. And I was just talking to one of the employees from the mall over the weekend who said they are going to be building out a police substation in the mall, which will be nice to provide some presence for the officers, as well as a place where people can stop that need services. And they generally have officers working in there anyway, off duty or in some of the stores. So that was awesome news.
7th and Lafayette.
Uh-oh. Our live feed stopped again, it looks like. So I'm being told that YouTube is still live, but that Facebook ended. So if you can, try to switch over to YouTube. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. I'm going to have to, I don't have them in my contacts, but I'm going to have to call Mark Zuckerberg and complain. I remember once that my brother was complaining to about something, and my dad likened it to complaining to Ronald McDonald because she got a bad hamburger. And I think calling Mark Zuckerberg because your video died is probably very similar. He wouldn't know how to fix it if he wanted to, but I'm gonna keep talking like I'm live while we figure this out again. Kyle, Facebook is dead again.
167.
That's it. We should
180 for an alarm at 2158.
we might have to create our own social media channel just so this doesn't happen. We're eastbound on Highway 36 here through the city of Roseville. If you're paying attention and you haven't seen it yet, go to Live on Patrol when we're done and look at the articles that we've posted. A couple of news articles that really get to the heart of the effect that crime is having on the community and especially the city of Minneapolis.
Male was signal a lot of 2361 Highway 36 west, outstanding against the chalk line, chain link fence, block 36, frontage roads, white male 35 bend in, now awaiting on the south end Highway 36, wearing a black, hoodie, black pants.
So we'll just keep driving and hopefully the YouTube's working and see what we can get into. One of the things that we're seeing a lot lately is young people posting videos on TikTok and Snapchat and even on Facebook, flaunting handguns and long guns and trying to bolster their image on social media and at the same time threaten rival gangs or rival groups. Getting off of Highway 36 on Rice Street, right by in the city of Little Canada. And we are going to go south. As we go south, we'll be driving through, it'll be the city of Maplewood on our left and the city of Roseville on our right. saying Facebook's live again, but I'm not seeing it live, so I'm just going to keep running my jib and doing my thing, and if it pops up, it pops up, and otherwise, hopefully, people are watching on YouTube. So we're going south on Rice Street and past McCarran's Lake and approaching the intersection with Larpenter, and then as we cross over, we will be in the city of St. Paul.
For dangerous condition at Snelling in Nebraska, there's a silver SUV broken down on Snelling. I didn't know the exact intersection, but it was several intersections south of Nebraska.
I apologize for any bumping or rattling. We're on Rice Street, which has a lot of divots and potholes in it, and this Tahoe, because it's pursuit rated, has a very stiff suspension, so it doesn't absorb the potholes like a normal passenger car would. See again, it looks like we're live again. I just saw us drive by Hammernick's Flooring. Great place to go if you're looking for flooring, or if you chase a bad guy in the back door and out the front door, which I did one day. And running around the piles of flooring.
Yeah, you can send me that call.
2361.
So we're going to continue south on Rice. We're at Maryland right now. By the way, I did take my car in to get the brakes fixed, and found out that there's a flaw basically in how they build the brakes for these Tahoes, and I was told that they have back ordered some new brake pads that should solve the squealing problem, but that the brakes should work just fine, which they have been. So the speed limit here is 25. And
callers requesting an area check, believes that the vehicle is watching someone as a male, never leaves the vehicle.
Copy. 173.
1629.
Just checking quick to make sure everything's good.
Copy 173, you can clear.
3, thank you.
New message.
1630.
Great 83, you can send us a pending. 1259 McLean, 911. Unknown what the issue is. Understand the caller. 829734.
521 Tango.
We're clear advised with Central and Downtown, and can you change this to a DLC?
Copy, 1531.
All right, he was the registered owner of the vehicle. He had his license with him. I had already run him before I got out and knew that he had a valid license, and he was very friendly, which helps. And so I just advised him to slow down a little bit, and he was cool. So it's here on Rice Street, it's particularly important that people don't drive too fast because there's so much pedestrian traffic. And I actually one night came across a body laying in the middle of Rice Street late at night on a Friday night, and the lady had been hit, and it was a hit and run, and she ended up passing away. And so I really try to keep people from speeding too fast. I mean, he wasn't bad, but don't want to see people getting hit. Looks like we tanked again on Facebook. So hopefully the YouTube feed is still going, but it looks like Facebook went down again.
Bravo 531 ELT.
Copy, thank you.
So I'm just pulling over, letting our technical team know. That we're down again.
Copy, go forward, 1535.
Sorry, folks, if you can hear me. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Go ahead.
All right, well, we're just
This is ground harassment. Call at 1272 James Avenue.
unfortunately going to have to stick with YouTube for now because Facebook is glitching on us. And I don't know if it's aliens from outer space that are interfering with our signal or what, but we will just keep going on YouTube.
Changes to suspicious. Clear advice for 378 Tango.
I'm just trying to get to the right spot here so that I can make sure it's still going. And
Copy.
spot. It is.
There's
Okay.
168 for the man down at Snelling Date Whole Foods.
Just so you know, feel free to chat with each other, but I don't think I'll be able to see your comments. But at least I know YouTube's working. And I really appreciate people sticking with through this these technical nightmares. When we got Kyle and Andy, we got the best people possible to figure it out. But it looks like we're gonna have to let Facebook go for today. So we're making a little U-turn here around Lytton Park and checking an area where a lot of stolens get dumped here.
2269 traffic.
We are back in the city of St. Paul,
South of Highway East. Henry Robert Boyd.
in case anybody missed it, out on Rice Street. So I was lucky enough yesterday to attend the Big Ten Women's Basketball Championship, which was an awesome game to watch. First of all, both teams are just unbelievably good and competitive. The Target Center was sold out. I would say 95% of the people in there were Iowa Hawkeyes fans. I'm going to guess some new ones that are Caitlin Clark fans, but it was just an awesome game to watch, and the teams went back and forth, and in the end, Iowa won, and it was fun to watch the celebration at the end, but it's too bad sometimes in games like that either team has to lose, because they're both so good. The players put so much into it. And you just wish that nobody had to lose. But the sad part is someone always has to lose.
New message.
I'm running a plate on a car that matches the description of one that was stolen the other day. But it looks like this is not the... I probably ran the wrong plate.
New message. New message. New message.
So the car's valid. It's not a stolen car. but the registered owner is revoked. So if we see it moving and it's a guy driving it, then
Roblin and Dewey.
might be worth a traffic stop.
Copy 1641.
Charlie Golf 340. Let me know where registered to.
So I'm going to cut over here
340.
on Como Avenue. We'll check on the rec center and some other areas over here.
Tango for a suspicious offense on Laurel Avenue, apartment 6. The apartment building was broken into last night. Caller noticed that the basement door was propped open in the back, like officers here.
New message. New message.
Clear left.
7600 EOT. 23.
We are westbound on Como Avenue. Coming up to Western here.
Negative response 137. Conflict by Tango.
We're in the central district in the city of St. Paul. This neighborhood's called the Frogtown neighborhood because this area used to be marshes, and therefore there were a lot of frogs, and so locals called it Frogtown.
240 Tango. Have a good night.
524 EOT. Have a good night.
So we're southbound on Western now. In case you didn't hear it before when we were cut out, if you hadn't come over to YouTube, go on the Live on Patrol Facebook page and you'll see a couple links to good articles lately that explain some of the issues in public safety right now in the metro area, and specifically in Minneapolis. The Chief O'Hara there is desperately trying to recruit officers and replenish the ranks in Minneapolis that have lost so many officers. I think they're down about 400 officers right now from where they should be, which makes it hard to police the streets and do the proactive work that's necessary. So this guy's having quite a fire here in the backyard. I just want to make sure he's being safe about it. Well, it's pretty much away from anything else that could catch on fire.
521.
Like a 14-16 Peter. Caller that was through at the vehicle. Gonna be at the stoplight going southbound St. Peter. It's a black Ford Explorer, Juliet uniform, November 14th.
So it's weird. We are in drought conditions in the Twin Cities area, but
162,
today it's been really unusual. I'm aware of 3 house fires that have occurred today. One in Roseville, one in Vadnais Heights, and another one, I believe, down in 494 and 212. I think that's Eden Prairie, but it's weird to have 3 house fires like that on a beautiful day like this, and kind of makes you wonder what's going on there. On the right here is our Minnesota State Capitol.
I'll be in the back with the caller.
We're going to drive by the Capitol on our way over to the east side, because there's not much going on over here.
I'm 531 Tango, caller. Sorry, the suspect vehicle still stopped at the stoplight. They're not moving.
Copy. 370 Tango. 370. Clear, advise. You can send us pending.
426 here. Vehicle still waiting at the stoplight.
Copy, we'll be around. 370, copy.
So we're going to come down here past Regions Hospital. It's a great hospital. They do really good work.
160 Tango.
Level 1 trauma center. They have a helicopter. They have a tremendous emergency room. I've watched them bring people back to life many times or save lives.
Copy, 23, but over there. Thanks.
I don't think people realize the amount of work and issues that our hospitals deal with. Whether it's people that are in mental health crises or who are sick or traumatized, or hospice, dealing with children. We're driving by the Gillette Children's right now, where they work with kids that have terminal and debilitating
and she's not very cooperative.
illnesses, and they just do an unbelievable job, and we owe them a great debt of gratitude. I don't know, it's great? Yeah, that's fine. Great. A lot of appreciation for the men and women who keep the hospitals going, and we're really lucky to have professionals that dedicate their lives to that work.
Why do you want to take a copy?
So we're going to switch over to the east side of St. Paul. So I'm just adjusting my radio here so that if something happens, I can get on the air on the right channel.
West Butters is the 817 Vandalia for a female refuser to leave and being violent.
165.
You know, we can replace 165.
Thank you. Back up.
2365.
He changes to a civil. He clears us.
We're now on the east side of St. Paul at Burr and Tedesco. And we'll see what they have going on over here.
What is she wearing again?
She's in a red, white, and black striped outfit, matching top and pants, long black hair, big.
Luke, she's gonna have to work. That New World store. Copy, turn her on. The vehicle will be Juliet Uniform November 424. Can you tell me who that comes back to?
Coming back. Vehicle coming back here to Bridge.
They're walking south on the west side of that guy. Going towards the gate. The Ford Expedition.
Permanent 2004.
Thank you.
So we're northbound on Payne Avenue. We're just passing the St. Paul East team. Got some great cops over here.
And money.
$180.
165.
What's that like?
I think there's a Gabbard and the west side of the business not coming down on the road. There's blood from his mouth. Unknown if conscious or breathing.
We can look at one of those. Take us.
So we're gonna drive by up here. You will see squads
160 Tango.
who just called out. They have one in custody. They were dispatched to
So
a
this call.
person in crisis, and
So you're wrong for that. We just time right.
sounds like they got the person safely into custody, which is good. Those are always volatile situations, or can be volatile situations. And
165.
officers here in Minnesota, as well as in the city of St. Paul, they're trained to de-escalate situations and keep them from getting out of hand. So it looks like they were able to do that, and
Copy, right.
108 from this call.
nobody got hurt, which is the goal.
Three. They're current speaking officer that can assist us in this call. Trying to figure out what the call is about. Current speakers on transfer.
Tight squeeze here, threading the needle.
5367. I'm sorry, it's background noise. There's multiple people work here, the long hold is one way to find for it. So, try to get as much as you can.
4506. Can you change the plate to George Adam Robert?
367. We're gonna be in route 2, 3 and 3. Does anyone working TCD tonight? Or possibly has a PVT handy?
Check channel 2 for TPD.
So that squad's asking for a TZD squad. That would be a state grant called Towards Zero Deaths, and they are officers that focus on traffic enforcement, especially impaired driving, and trying to get impaired drivers off the road. Now, with the legalization of marijuana, recreational marijuana in Minnesota, we have a uptick in the need to assess people who may be under the influence of marijuana driving, or obviously under the influence of alcohol or other drugs, who are driving. While you can legally use marijuana in Minnesota, you can't be intoxicated or under the influence when you're driving, and you can't use it in the car.
Be a verbal argument.
So,
intersection in a red Jeep Compass. Box truck.
361. Can you check on that? I'm not getting anybody.
So I'm watching all of the pending calls and calls that are assigned, just to see what's going on that we could maybe respond to, but the answer is not much right now, and definitely nothing near us. So
268. You can go ahead and grab PBT. I have somebody logging off shortly. Logging in 279.
372 Tango. The LEC with one adult female.
I'm going to give a shout out to all of the high school students who are competing in the state DECA competition in Minneapolis. I believe it ends today, but it's a great opportunity for kids to learn about business and marketing, and just to build their self-esteem and interpersonal communications. And I know my kids have all really enjoyed it.
67. Anyone else on scene? How to cancel?
Copy squad not on scene. I'm sure in an endeavor to cancel. 165, 162 Tango, 178. You can clear.
Description is white male, 5'10", medium.
We're
We'll have more than they before. White shirt, and a banged up Jeep in the driveway.
We are in eastbound on Maryland, on the east side of St. Paul.
Bravo 189.
Have a good night. So much. Sorry.
Probably.
271 Tango, did you copy that as well?
271 Tango Center.
The call is going to be at 942 Euclid.
Happy you can be around to that area.
Thank you.
You're 271 Tango. If the suspect's not with her, you can cancel 262.
60, did you copy?
Good copy that. Thank you. Copy that, 725. I'll be clear. You can send me the disturbance, all advise.
Copy 1706.
165. 10-8. I'll better. 1-6.
Copy.
We're eastbound on Maryland at Hazelwood,
Copy 3.
right by the armory and the old Sam's Dairy.
There's a color in 7 to on the Summerfield, so no meeting over the
Copy 3, copy. 125, copy. 275. We tell the sign. You can cancel down, copy.
New message.
Copy 3, copy, thank you. 125, copy, thank you.
Well, that guy ran the red light, but I think I create more danger than it's worth if I tried to go through after him. So
7206.
I'm gonna let that one go for now. We always have to weigh safety to the general public with doing our jobs, and when it's better to let a car go like that than to try to get through the intersection and create an accident and hurt somebody. So we're northbound on White Bear Avenue on the east side of St. Paul.
One six seven.
167.
I'm clear. I'll take your DOCM server.
Copy. Squad is 167 for the C790 Sherburne for response female over acting out, refusing to leave. Copy 7.
Probably 5-1 on your feet.
northbound on White Bear Avenue here. Getting texts coming in from work.
523.
Send me the hardwire, please.
Alright.
It's on top of Assistant Supervisor Washington on 100 currently passing left. I'll just get a copy of to the RPR at 1736 calendar. 1711. 160 Tango, go ahead. Copy, base minutes, please, 1711. I'm on your caller.
We're now in the city of Maplewood on White Bear Avenue, just passing Aldrich Arena. My buddies are out there today. Waving at me as I go by. Always got to give them a little honk and a little air horn.
Copy, I'll take the copy.
Sorry, which one is that? These are sort of the 1525 variant. I don't know the building using extension cords to unknown location.
Cisco.
So we're in Maplewood. Maplewood has their own police department. I know I've said that before, but just in case anybody is new. And Lake Roseville, they have a great police department, and they're busy. They have a mall, Maplewood Mall, and they have the Myth nightclub, which is a concert facility. They have a number of bars and hotels, so they're a busy agency also. Chief Beardeman keeps them on track and does a great job.
Swap 660.
660.
We got traffic at Sally in Eleanor, Virginia, South Carolina plate 9905, Mike Sierra, code 4.
A lot of people out walking around today, which isn't normal for this time of year, but because the weather's so mild and people get cabin fever, I think people want to get out and
Additional squad start 1431 Team Avenue.
get some fresh air.
Kind of alarm covering liquor area. 448 chicken start from the okay. Back. I'll be out at 942 Euclid, making contact with the comp.
Keep the roll and take a copy.
I'm gonna try to figure out how to safely get over here. Maplewood squad was just dispatched over here to the Costco on an alarm, and we're gonna head that way. 2007, you can send the alarm at Costco. Oh, disregard.
2007.
I'll show you back.
2007.
2007.
You can send the alarm at Costco.
We just closed that out. Do you want me to reopen it for you? Hold on.
Negative, thanks. So the alarm, and so I called out that I'd go help him, but then found out it had already been canceled out. So we're just arriving where it would have been. Heard a Maplewood car dispatch there, and nobody was answered up for backing them up, so I figured I'd come over here, but it turned out to be a false alarm.
You can call me out.
4326. The tracker on the alarm is tracking the stationary area of being east of White Bear, about half the block. Well, on Mount Ridge. It happens for flashes on as she follows. Granted. On the wall. 730 degrees. It's 9.1. In 200 meters, 7 tenths. 4326 to the squad going up to Huntington Bank. I just talked to them there. Somebody bumped the cash register and set it off. So. Copy. 4465, take all clear.
Confused.
Copy one.
So we're gonna check through here another hotel that looking for this vehicle. That we were looking for earlier.
446, where I'll be on scene at the bank. Just double check everything's okay. Copy.
Checking your status.
Okay.
Copy, 723.
Clear report.
And no luck again.
1721 Marion, number 301, medical. Help has been contacted, an alarm possibly. He's fallen, unknown injury, damage turban.
All right, well, not a very exciting afternoon, but I appreciate your hanging in there through the technical difficulties. And
Clear report.
look forward to the next time I get to visit with you. But Wednesday should be the CAT team working, and then Friday nights the regular live on patrol with Bob and Pat and Nicole and whoever else can be out. So thank you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.